After an unprecedented loss, will the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns turn up the pressure as the Usos defend their tag titles against Drew McIntyre and Sheamus?
So much on the line!
Plus, the Queen has reclaimed her throne. What's next for the new SmackDown Women's Champion? Friday Night SmackDown, live this Friday, 8/7 Central, only on Fox.